Welcome to the Skate Like You Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's Mark, Skate Like You Podcast, skatelikeyou.com. I am here with Antoine Adderley of Stryde Skating. How's it going, Antoine?
Good. Very nice to be here. Very happy to be here. Appreciate it.
Man. Yeah, thank you so much for being on, man. I'm actually even more excited after, talking to you just, prior to hitting that record button about, what's happening with Stryde. I had no idea that this is what you were doing. All I knew is that Dale, spoke highly of you. He's such a good guy. Dale Edwards, shout out, Skate New England. So how did you link up with Dale?
It's a funny story.
Good.
So I had a so back in May I had a business trip to Boston. So I got chosen. I was selected from my colleagues to go to Boston for some internal training we were having. So while I was in Boston, I was like, I wonder if there's any good skating rinks around there. So went to Google. And I Googled skating rinks in that area. I think that was Woburn, Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I was able to find a skating rink, and I just randomly went on Friday night. I was like, I only have 12 hours left in Boston. I need to skate. So I wound up going to I forgot the name of the skating rink, but it's a small skating rink in Woburn, like in Boston. So I went there, and I started kind of spreading the word about the app. So that's what I always do when I'm in a new location. I try and speak to the locals, like people that are skating, and just spread the word. So I was handing out my business cards, speaking to different people, and then I went on the rink, and it was really good. Like I love the music. I think it was DJ Manny spinning that night. So everything was going smoothly, and then I'm noticing this guy with this camera equipment in the rink with like a huge light.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this guy? Is he getting paid to do this? Like, why is he skating around recording everybody? So I'm like, this must be a special event. Anyway, so after singing for a while, I eventually approached him. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm Antoine. Here's my card. I am doing something with an app. Like, follow me on social media. I'm like, are you a videographer? And he's like, yeah. Like, I do videography all over the Northeast coast. So I'm like, wow, it's pretty cool. Like, I like your equipment. Like, I can see that you're really serious. So we ended up exchanging contacts, and then we ended up talking for a bit. And then I explained more about what I was doing, and then he showed me what he was doing. And I'm like, oh wow, like we're like kind of on the same wavelength. Like we really take this skating media thing seriously. So I'm like, wow, I think we need to talk a bit more. So we just ended up just hitting it off, and I got him involved in the app too. So we have a lot of his content on the app. So just looking forward to building more stuff. Like I'm working with him on like some stuff for his YouTube page too. So like we have a lot of big stuff coming. So looking forward to it. But yeah, Dale's a great guy, man. He's very organized. That's what I like. Like when he wants to do something, he knows how to get it done. It's kind of like me, like very detailed. So we kind of hit it off really well.
Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, man. And we're definitely going to dive into that app and everything because it's cool because I literally just so everybody knows, Stryde Skating is an app that Antoine has developed, and we're going to go through the whole thing because I literally downloaded it when just prior to hitting record, and it's perfect because I don't even really know much about it, but I kind of got a quick glance at it. So we're actually going to be able to utilize some of this time by just walking me through everything, and which is a really kind of a cool way to do this. You know what I mean? Kind of a tutorial for everybody kind of thing. I'm excited to dive into it. I do want to kind of get a little bit of your background though. So everybody, Antoine's a first Canadian. He's actually in Canada right now that's been on the Skate Like You podcast.
Yes,
so congrats on that.
Not very cold right now, but it can be very warm right now. Very warm there right now.
What part of Canada are you from?
So yeah, I'm actually moved to Canada in 2010. I'm from Bahamas. I'm from the Caribbean, but I moved to Canada in 2010, and I just stayed. So I've been here for like 15 years. I live outside of Toronto, a city called Hamilton. So not too big, but it has a really good rink. It has a really good outdoor rink. So that's probably like one of the highlights of living in Hamilton. Like anybody in Ontario will tell you, like Hamilton has a really cool outdoor rink. Like every
Yeah.
Friday, like in the spring and summer, like it's like a party every Friday in this outdoor rink. So yeah, I've been skating there for like 6, 7 years. And yeah, like the skating community here is growing really well. Like in Ontario, like I remember when I first started, it was like a lot of older folks that were skating.
Mm-hmm.
And after COVID, I started to see a bunch of new faces. I'm like, who are these? Who are these folks? Like I don't recognize them. But
Hmm.
like over time, like they kind of inspired me to kind of like step up my skate game. It's like they're doing stuff that I couldn't even do at the time. I'm like, how are you doing this stuff? And you've been skating for like only a year. I'm like, we need to get it together. So it started to make me improve and step up like my skate ability too. So yeah, it's a really cool scene up here. It's still new, but it's growing a lot though.
Hmm. So I'm actually originally from New England. Lived
Mm-hmm.
first half of
Okay.
my life between Maine and Massachusetts, so
Mm-hmm.
no stranger to the neighbor to the north,
Mm-hmm.
especially with a name like with a last name like Vashon. In Pennsylvania, where I'm at, that's like super
Mm-hmm.
exotic. In New England, it's like
Yeah,
Smith. You know what I mean? But
yeah, like a regular name.
so you're from the Bahamas though originally. So did you? Let me back up. The
Yeah,
question is one question I ask every single person I have on here. Um,
yeah,
do you remember the first time you ever put on skates?
I do.
Tell me about it. Tell me about
It's
it.
also a funny story too. So, as I mentioned, I'm from the Bahamas. So, like the first time I put on skates was like in the '90s, like rollerblades. This is like when rollerblading was really taking off in like the late '90s. So, I remember like putting on rollerblades and just skating around the house like on carpet, trying not to fall.
Yeah.
I eventually took it from carpet to like tile, like the tile floors. Then from the tile floors, I took it outside to the concrete. And I remember just like skating up and down the neighborhood, like up hills, down hills, like outside my school. I remember like I fell like one day and I like ripped my entire side of my side of my leg, and like
Oof.
I still was scarred to this day from that. So like it's very memorable. So I remember doing that back in the day, and then I took like a really long break. So like I stopped skating for like over a decade. Then maybe back in 2015, 2016, like me and some friends in Canada, we went to like the same rink in Hamilton I was telling you about. We went there just like randomly for like a birthday party. Like everybody hated it except me. Everybody wanted to go home. I'm like, what? This is fun. He's like, no, this isn't fun. I want to go to the club or something. I'm like, what? I want to stay here. Like, I was having fun. So like, I remember that happened. And I'm like, I remember how much fun I had skating. So that was 2015 or so. And then fast forward 2018. There's another rink in Mississauga, which is outside of Toronto, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes outside of Toronto. I remember I went with a friend to that rink in 2018, and we had a lot of fun that night. And I think that night I decided like I really want to take skating seriously. So I started going back like every week, twice a week, 3 times a week, and started taking skating lessons and just started to improve like back in like 2018, 2019. And yeah, I've been going pretty consistently ever since. Like I slowed down a bit after COVID because like I got kind of busy with work. This
Hmm.
2022 has been pretty consistent, like skating like almost like 3 times, 4 times a week.
So with now you started on inlines and then stopped for a
Yeah.
while, and you go to this rink for this birthday
Mhm.
party. Are you hopping on quads at that rink?
Yeah.
Did you skate
Yeah.
quads previously?
Yeah, it's funny. So like I grew up doing rollerblading, like rollerblades, but when I went to the rink, it was a quad skate.
Hmm.
I remember like it was a bit awkward at first, but it was actually a bit easier for me because I didn't have to balance on one blade, so it was a bit easier.
Hmm.
I could kind of pick it up quicker. So I'm like, I'm gonna stick with this. Like this seems a bit more fun than rollerblading. So I stuck with quads.
Okay. Okay. Interesting thing
Yeah.
I that you said, and it caught my attention when you first started mentioning when you first got into it, because you said when it was starting to get popular in the Bahamas in the late '90s, which is way
Hmm.
later. Like it inline skating like was on the
Hmm.
downturn in the US by the late '90s. You know, the inline getting popular
Hmm.
early '90s
Hmm. Hmm.
into like 93, 94. Like that's when aggressive inline started,
Yep. I
you
remember
know,
that. Hmm.
happening. And then all of a sudden it just became like the Polly Shore of skating, dude. Like inline, like was just no longer cool for some reason. So it's interesting though, but you're saying it kind
Yeah.
of was peaking in the late '90s in the Bahamas.
Yeah. From my recollection, it started to take off. That's kind
Okay.
of when it got more popular. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we're maybe like behind, maybe 2 or 3 years. But yeah, that's
Hmm.
when I recall, like maybe 97, 98. It's kind of like when I started. I'm a
Cool.
kid, so like I'm just doing what I think is fun. So
Yeah.
that's
No, no, no,
when
man.
it took
I hear
off for
you.
me. Yeah. But yeah, it
So
was fun. So
when you go to that first rink, that birthday party, do you remember? Was
mhm.
there like a dominant style happening among like the regulars there or anything like that? Or
Well, yeah, that's a thing up here. So I know somebody asked me that from the States before, like in terms of style, like the style
yeah.
in Canada is kind of like freestyle. Like we don't really have like a shuffle skate or like a JB or like any specific style of skating. It's more like freestyle. Like it's
Hmm.
like people just do what they feel like, and they're playing music, and they go backwards, they go forwards, they're doing a few tricks, doing a downtown here and there. Like I'm doing a few different like group skating moves, but it's no real style up here. Not as yet, really. Like we're kind of inspired by what you guys do down there. So there wasn't really any style I can think of.
And what is like the music situation? Like just if
Mhm,
and it might be hard to remember, but like yeah, when you go to that
mhm,
that first
mhm,
that first rink, you go and like you said, you're like the only one that
mhm.
enjoyed it out of all your friends. Do you remember kind of
Yeah.
like what the music situation was?
Yeah, I think they were still playing stuff from like old 80s funk and disco. It wasn't anything really modern or like up to date. It's like more older throwback retro tunes.
Cool, cool. It's interesting. It
Yeah.
kind of sounds a lot like Maine in the sense where Maine is
Right.
very eclectic and individualistic freestyle kind of vibe.
Oh, yeah.
The music is all over the place. I'm not sure if you've had a chance to skate in Maine at
In
all, but
Maine? No,
yeah,
no.
like where Dale goes, like Happy Wheels and all that. But uh,
hmm
um, okay, so you that's 2018,
2015. That's like
2015,
2015. Yeah,
and then
2015 when I first went. Yeah.
in 2018 you started really taking it serious.
Right. Yeah. It's when I went to our rink up here. It's called Scooters. It's like our legendary rink. It's been open for maybe like 30, 40 years. Right outside of Toronto. So that rink is pretty well known. So that's kind of like where I took skating seriously. That's where it
Okay,
started really. hmm
is what would be your home rink now?
Yeah, that's it. Scooters. Yeah, by the
Scooters.
name.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. It's
So
a pretty well known rink. Yeah, it's very good.
yeah, all right.
hmm
So you took a little break after COVID, but when when would you say like you really
hmm
enjoyed skating like from that first moment? Was there a point that
hmm
you kind of noticed like because I think there's like enjoying skating just to enjoy skating, and then there's another level of enjoying skating when we kind of realize, hey, I'm getting good at this. You know what I mean? Like I kind of feel like I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like
Yep, there you got it.
when do you feel like you were able to kind of start putting it together, especially coming from inlines to quads? And I know you said
Yeah.
that transition was a little easier. But
hmm
yeah, when do you feel like you kind of started
Put
come
together.
together as a skater for yourself?
That's a good question, actually. Because I felt like I felt like there was like different stages of skating. So like you first learn, and then it's like that huge peak. Like you start from scratch, you get really good really quickly, then you kind of like plateau after
Hmm.
you hit a certain level. Like I think most people once they start to learn how to backward skate, they stop. They're like, that's it. I don't need to learn anything else. And they kind of like plateau and stuff at that. So that's kind of like where I was for maybe like 2 or 3 years. So I started in 2018. Like I said, I went until like COVID-ish. That's kind of like when I started the backward skating. Then I took like a hiatus. So I kind of like plateaued at backward skating. And I came back in like 2022 when all the newer guys started skating. And I'm like, wow, they're doing like flips and spins and they're doing like different moves I've never seen before. And I'm like, I kind of want to get better now. I had motivation. Like I was motivated to get better. So I'd say like maybe 2023. That's when I kind of like took it a bit more seriously. And probably like last year is probably like the most I've improved, like in terms of like learning like pivots and spins and like different more intricate moves like involve more balance, like spinning on heels, spinning on toes. So like I would say last year is kind of like when it really started to click, when I started to like take it way more seriously.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny
Yeah.
because I stopped skating for a long time. Once I moved to Pennsylvania
Mhm.
from
Mhm.
New England, uh, I really didn't know many people out here, and I wasn't near a rink or anything. So it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, and
Mhm.
so it was like years and years and years. And when I got back into it in PA, especially like the area that I'm at, it's
Mhm.
super grounded in shuffle skating, like organ music shuffle, right? Like you
Right.
can see it in the DNA, and
Mhm.
everybody. Not that look, there's fantastic skaters around here, and they all kind of
Mhm.
do their thing. But I was like a freak, you know what I mean? Because I like you're talking like 20 people could be in a line, and I
Mhm.
just was like, man, I remember saying to somebody, it felt like everybody went to skating college. And like I like got my skating GED or something, right? Because like they
A
they
bit
had,
beyond. I felt
they
that too.
had their
A bit.
routines and and all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. And uh, but it's interesting. It's kind of like the me kind of moving through that though, and just
Mhm.
deciding, you know what, man, I do what I do, and and I try to draw inspiration and help from anywhere I can, but
Right.
I
Mhm.
like I mean, it's literally like that's the like the it was the impetus for Skate Like You know what I'm saying?
The
So
motivation. Mhm.
yeah, but like, so you're saying though you saw these other guys like really getting down. Were like these like jam style dudes? Like this is like middle
Yeah,
work
yeah,
you were
yeah.
seeing?
Correct. Yeah, so a lot of jam skating, a lot of middle work, a lot of speed skating too, like backward speed skating. I'm like, I can backward skate, but I can't go that fast. So like, I'm seeing
Yeah,
these guys, and I'm like, I know you just started skating last year. Like, I should, I should take this a bit more seriously. I'm like, if I'm gonna skate, like, I should really put my all into it. Like, I shouldn't just do it to do it. So that's kind of like what motivated me. And I had more time too. So like, I had a better job where I had a bit more free time, so I could devote more time to skating. Really.
so when this I'm curious, the when you're
Hmm.
mentioning about the speed skating and the backwards, is it like similar to the like around here, like the tri-state area, Philly,
Hmm.
they call it fast backwards,
Fast
but
backwards. Hmm.
they actually cross over the on the opposite foot than you normally would going
Hmm.
in the proper direction. They look over the opposite shoulder, right? And they cross
Okay. Okay.
over that way and they fly like that. It's
I've seen
crazy
it.
because
I've
you
seen it.
eliminate so much of your vision looking this way. You're looking at the wall. You
I've
know what I'm
seen it.
saying?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Is
Hmm.
that what they're doing? Is that what you were talking about? Like that speed
Yeah.
style?
Yeah, it was kind of, yeah, it was kind of like that. Like it was a few guys mainly that I saw doing that, and I just was
Hmm.
kind of, I was just impressed. I'm like, that's a lot of control, that's a lot of speed, and a lot of like, just a lot of courage just to go that fast on like, on like a skating rink. So I was just really inspired. Like, it's really inspired me to get better at backwards and better at balancing on toes. Just be more precise with my moves. Because a lot of people can skate, but they aren't precise, right? They aren't really
Mm,
accurate. So they kind of like just throw themselves around. I kind of wanted to be more accurate with what I was doing too.
yeah, intentional. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I meant to do that kind of,
Yep,
like,
exactly.
but well, and I
Definitely.
tell you, man, because the fast backwards thing is such a tri-state thing. I'm telling you, there are people that I know of. I and I'm not even joking. Where I tell you, they are faster and not only faster, but more precise and agile, and they can move out of the hairiest situations
I've seen it.
moving backwards, opposite shoulder, than so many people moving forward. You know what I mean?
I've seen it.
It's crazy. I have a ton of respect for them moving that way, and it's dangerous, man. Like you see pileups.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's the skate or if it's the truck or if it's just the way that they're tying their laces, but yeah, it's really impressive.
Yeah, man. So okay, so you start taking it more serious, man. You start refining your craft and really working
Mhm.
on it. And so are you at what point do you get involved in social media just in general with skating first before this app stuff starts happening or
Uh, I mean, I'm on social media, so I would post like skating clips every now and then, but I wasn't doing it like an influencer. I used to post a bit of content here, a bit of content there, but it wasn't really
Mhm.
like, oh, I want to focus on being a social media skater. It was never like that, really. Like, it was kind of just like me having a hobby, having a passion, and then I would post it every now and then. And this was way before the app. So this is before I even had an idea I wanted to do an app. So I was just kind of like posting it, just watching my own progress, and just it's trying to inspire others. Really, that's
Cool.
kind of like where it came from. Really.
All right, all right. So when it
Hmm
comes to the app, though, like,
hmm
because like this thing that I do with the pod
hmm
and the site and everything, it all happened super organically. It started with like this kind of
Right.
little nugget of an idea, and then
Right.
trial and error, and all this,
hmm
just kind of moving along. I always tell people I'm really really glad that like how amazingly ignorant I was to everything that was gonna like everything I was gonna have to do in order to make this work, right?
To build
Like
it.
like so because I probably wouldn't have done it, right? Like
You were learning. You were learning as you went along.
oh yeah,
Okay.
man, the untested
Oh.
so overconfident, right? Because and matter of fact, the more I know, the less confident I become because it's the more I realize I don't know and that I still have to
Yeah.
learn, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I've heard of it before.
but for you, like, where does this start? Where does the idea initially hatch? Do
Yeah.
you remember?
Yeah, yeah, I do actually. So this was September of last year, September 2024. Yeah, yeah, I was on vacation. I just remember just like going through social media, just scrolling through, and just as usual, seeing a bunch of skating content and thinking like there has to be a better way of doing this. So I was just thinking like, what can I do on my vacation where I can take advantage of skating and my free time and my knowledge of software and computers and stuff? Like, how can I combine all this into one and solve a problem?
Let me
I was
just
like,
let me just
yeah,
ask you
yeah.
one question. When you say there's got to be a better way to do this, what do you mean?
hmm
Just so people understand.
A better way of consuming skate content. Like
Okay.
you go to social media, like you have to search for it, right? You have to follow certain people, you have to follow certain hashtags. It's not presented to you necessarily, unless the algorithm is feeling good that day. Like it doesn't really always present you what you want to see.
Hmm.
So there has to be a better way of presenting skate content, finding events, like finding other skaters, like finding music. There has to be a better way of doing that. Like I never knew where DJs were. I never knew where events were. So my idea was to combine all that into one platform, really. So it's really an inspiration. Just taking everything involving skating culture, putting it in one place for skaters. Like it's not by it's not by somebody who doesn't skate trying to ask somebody who does skate. Like, hey, what do you like? Oh, tell me. Oh, write it down. Like I'm skating. Like I hang with other skaters. I know what we want. I know what we need. I was one of those skaters, so that's kind of the inspiration behind it. So that was back in September. And then I remember just one night going home, I'm like Googling, how do I make an app? And that was the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah, man.
That was the beginning. I just spent hours and hours and hours and hours, no sleep, just trying to build something. So yeah, it was rough, but it was fun. Like I learned a lot. Like just the fact that I was able to actually put it out there is like an achievement. Like right now we have a good user base, but like just the fact that it's even out there is like more than enough for me. So I just want to
Yeah,
keep building and eventually people will come, right? Just like skate like you, right? You keep
yeah.
working on it, and then people will like how I found you. So other people will find you, they'll want to get involved. Like it's kind of like once people see you doing the work, they wanna help you. Like, they want to take part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, it's funny too because two things I really I mean I try and
hmm
I talk to a lot of people about this, 'cause whatever your goal is or whatever you're trying to do, especially in
hmm
the realm of social media, man, like the fact is
hmm
is it it's just like anything else in the sense where look,
hmm
I knew Skate Like You wasn't going to be like, hey, I'm going to go viral one day and then and all my problems are done and I've got, all the following I need. That's not it's literally just like any other
No,
thing where you just show up every day, you
you
put
work.
work in every day, and 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 the other aspect to it too is I try to connect with people. I connect with that with anybody, but I, as far as people that I really want to connect with, they
hmm
have the mindset. They understand that we're not competing with each other,
No,
right?
it's a good
Like
point.
in no way
Never
at
compete.
all. The,
Never
the,
get
it's
never compete.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because it's not like there's some limited amount of pie, you know what I mean, that we're all fighting over. And it's
Nope.
like you grow, I grow, we grow, right? Like and getting people to understand that, I tell you what, it's kind of challenging, because there's just this super
It's
kind
human,
of
it's human nature. It's human nature to kind
yeah,
of
man.
compete.
This
Yeah.
idea if someone's winning, someone else is losing by default, right?
Yeah, I had to kind of see through that too. So like when I was building it, like I was getting a bit I guess a bit I wouldn't say arrogant, but a bit like I guess I felt like, oh, I don't want anyone to take my idea. When somebody takes my idea and they run away and they get rich with it, like it's not about that. Like once you build it, like people will organically, they will like it. Like if they don't, then you improve. Like you can't
Mhm,
own an idea forever. You have to put it out
mhm.
there. Whatever happens, happens. So like I was getting a bit selfish with it, but like it doesn't make any sense. Like if you're gonna build it, put it out there. Let whatever happens happen. Right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because
Yeah.
what's the alternative? You you keep it a secret. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right.
so
Yeah. What's the point? Mhm.
so did it start just as like a thing for like just content in the sense of skate videos, and then like evolve, or what? Did you just
Yeah.
know I want to do everything immediately, or?
I knew nothing. I know I had an idea. I just started running with it. I'm like, how do I make an app? Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Let me try that. Oh, that didn't work. Let me try that. Oh, how about if I put videos in it? Let me try that. Oh, that didn't work. Let me try that. Okay, that worked. Let me try and put music in it. Okay, that didn't work. People don't like that. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's get DJs on the app. Okay, people like that. So it's just trial and error. It's over and
Yeah.
over. Even like up to like told you, I think this weekend I had a huge bug on iOS. Like the videos weren't displaying for iPhone, so I had to hop on my computer and spent like 10 hours trying to fix this one bug. But it was fixed. Like I fixed it, so now it's back up. Now you can see it. Now everybody can use the app. So it's just a matter of just refining and just trying different stuff. Like you're never done. Like with
Hmm.
software, just like with any creation, like you're never really done. Like if you log into Instagram today, like they have a new feature. If you log into Instagram next week, they'll have another feature. So it's constant work. Like
Yeah.
if you're not growing, you're dying. Pretty much.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yeah. There's no neutral
Mhm.
at all, you know? So the, what was I going to ask you? No, man, I hate when that
Mhm.
happens. Um,
There you go. Okay.
oh no. Okay. So what, going through that process of kind of learning trial and error, learning as you go, which I absolutely, I mean, I think that's real learning, right? Like
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
that's like that real learning thing of kind of moving through the
Exactly.
fire, and not only that, but like when you go through that, like, obviously when you kind of start getting things right, it's a lot sweeter of a victory,
Good
but
feeling.
what you have is really yours. Like it
Right. You own
resembles
it.
you and
Hmm.
what you want, right? But
Exactly. That's a good point.
what would you say was like the most, like the biggest challenge, like just
Ah. Oh wow. So it's probably a few of them. I remember back in like October, like maybe like a month or two after building it. So I had like a basic app. People could log in, people could they could view pictures, they can make posts. But like for some reason, like after like 10 minutes, 30 minutes, everybody would be kicked out of the app. So imagine you were to log into YouTube or Instagram, and then every 30 minutes you were kicked out for no reason. You had to log back in.
mm,
That was happening for almost like 2 or 3 weeks, and I couldn't figure it out for anything. I just remember one night I sat down like a Friday night. I'm like, I'm not leaving this computer until I figure this out. So I remember I stayed up like 2 days straight trying to figure out this issue,
mm,
and then I eventually figured it out. So I remember that felt so good. Like I slept like a baby like the day after. Like it felt so like it felt like a huge relief because I was able to fix a big problem. So that was a huge win. And then back in like May, so we have a skating workshop up here by my guy Shim. Shout out to Shim. So he has a skate workshop called it's called Elements. So I remember like he needed some folks to be I guess you'd say like vendors for the workshop. So folks like sell clothes or like sell merch, and then I think I approached him and I'm like, I want to promote my app. So he's like, oh, it's pretty cool. It's different. So back in May, we were working out the details on how I would be a vendor at the workshop. So I remember like I was working with him, I was working on the app, but it was not yet released for iPhone. So I remember I had it out for Android, but Android is totally different from iPhone. They have different coding languages, different rules, a different policy. So I remember like the week before the workshop, I was up to like 5 a.m. every night, like talking to Apple, like, can you submit this app for me? Like, can you approve the app? Like, they kept rejecting it. I had to reach out to an iOS developer. Hey, can you push this through for me? They rejected it again. I had to reach out to Apple again. I remember like the night before the workshop, they were like, it's approved. Like the night before. I
Hmm.
remember like the entire week, I was up to like 5 a.m. almost every night, talking to like people from Apple, trying to get the app on the App Store. Wasn't until the night before that I got it on. So that was a
Hmm.
big one too. That's the same app. That's the same link you use to download the app. That's the same process I had to go through to get it on the Apple Store.
And Apple is way more tighter with with their apps, right? Like, I
It's so
mean,
tough. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
they're
which
really
is
rough.
good, but yeah, it probably makes your life like,
That was been fun. That was very stressful. But yeah, I was happy to get it done though, because I got it done the night before the workshop. So I felt very relieved because I wanted to just have everything nicely packaged before I presented it. So yeah, it was really good. Mhm.
so I do want to ask before we kind of I want to dive into this app, but you had mentioned about
Yeah.
like you were you wanted to have this ready to go for this event that was coming up. So
Mhm.
how many events are happening like throughout the course of a year in Canada? Where do they happen? Are they happening all over the country? Like, is there
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
different
yeah.
styles for different events? All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know. I can speak to the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, and like Southern Ontario. Like, we have Elements. That's a workshop. Like Shim
Hmm.
throws that. I think every year. I think this is like his third one he had back in May. And then he has lessons too. He has spring lessons, just like workshops, like regular workshops, so people just come and skate. It's not anything special. Like Elements, he brings people in from different regions, but he has regular workshops in the spring and in the summer for a bit and in the fall. So we have that. And then we also have Roller Rouge. He does this thing at scooters. He does lessons at scooters. So his is more intermediate advanced. I know scooters has their own beginner lessons too, which I took back in the day. And then I think they do. I think they had an event in Alberta, like the west, or it's in British Columbia. I think it's the western part of Canada, like earlier this year. But it's not too many. Like I said, like we're still trying to build that community. But in the
Hmm.
GTA, it's pretty active. Like it's growing. So can't really complain. Like I went to a few. Like it's a small community, but it's really tight knit, and so it's really cool. Mhm.
Is it most? It sounded at least for the events that you were mentioning that they were workshop based. Is that mostly what
Yeah.
is? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah. So like in terms of workshops, it's like you would come and you get a prescribed lesson. So it's like a lesson slash workshop. You come, you work on pivots one night, or you come and you work on grapevine, or you come and you work on 2 foot spins or 1 foot spins. So you have a structure for what you're going in to do. It's not like just like you show up and do whatever. Like it's more structured. So that's kind of like what I mean by a workshop.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Totally. So
Yeah,
as
yeah.
far as rinks in the U.S.,
Mhm.
besides Woburn, any others?
Oh, I mean that I've been to?
Yeah.
Oh no. I want to go to more actually. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm incorrect. I went to Buffalo, so Rainbow Rink by
Okay.
Mike from Buffalo. Yeah, I think Dale knows him too. Dale was a videographer
Yep.
at his event in Buffalo. That was Borderline Skate Jam. Yeah,
Mhm.
Dale was a videographer there too. That was pretty good. Like that's right near the border, literally borderline. So it's in
Yeah.
Buffalo, New York. So I went to there. That's a good one too. But I do want to travel more to the States, so that's my goal for next year.
Do you kind of have any bucket list rinks in mind in the U.S. at
Uh,
all?
Not necessarily rinks, but I have events that I want to go to, like Soul Skate. I want to go to Soul Skate. I think it's skating in the Carolinas. I think that's another
Hmm.
one. Uh, it's a few that I can't think of offhand. But yeah, like from what I see on social media, like I want to go to all of them. Like it's a lot
Yeah,
to
man.
go. Yeah, it's so much going on.
Yeah, there is not a shortage of like the experience that you can have, like
Mm-hmm.
they have like the USA Shuffle event where I mean it's just people are just flying the whole time. I could tell you there's a couple of rinks that I would definitely suggest. If you could ever get to Skate
Oh yeah.
Reflections, if you could ever get to Skate
Okay.
Reflections down in Orlando, man, Kissimmee area,
Orlando. Okay.
they call it Base Reflections. Now, I defy you to skate a rink that is this big with such a system. I mean, oh man, it's amazing. And every style you represented in the room. Some of the best skate DJs in the country are just residents there.
I want to go.
Yeah, Skate Reflections, Kissimmee, Florida, man.
I might have heard of this Reflections.
You
Okay.
probably have.
Yeah,
I mean, they host big events.
okay.
So
Yeah, I gotta check it out. Okay.
yeah, let's take a look now. Look, I want to take a look at this app because
Time.
everybody, Stryde. If you go on, just doesn't matter whether it's Apple or Android. It's STRYDE, just like on Antoine's hat there. So and I'm looking at this thing. So you guys can log in. It's going to give you a bunch of questions, like basically just to tailor your experience that you can have every time you open the app. I'm assuming.
Correct. Yep. Got it. Mm-hmm.
And it looks like home is literally skate vids, skate video.
Right. You can make posts too.
Yeah.
Just like Instagram.
Yeah. You can search for users, news, events. This is what Stryde Radio, man. This like
it.
Yeah, mixes to playlists. You know what I mean? All for the skater in mind.
Exactly. Yeah. So the idea behind Stryde Radio was, like I mentioned, like I never knew where to find music for skating. Like I would go to like Spotify or YouTube Music, right? You can play one song at a time, or like you can have a playlist built. You can build your own playlist, but like nothing curated for skating. So I think I was brainstorming one day, and I'm like, why don't I just go straight to the DJ, the DJ that plays skate music? So if you log into the app, like you'll see like some really popular skate DJs already with their mixes in the app, like DJ Lemonade.
Yeah.
I get Babyface and QC and Devin. They're from Toronto. Then Manny, I want to get Manny on here too. And then I do want to get Prototype on here too. So if you were to select probably Lemonade, you'll see like he has a mix up there right now, and it's just like an hour long like mix of music. It's not like one song. You get to select another song. It's just one long mix. So
yeah, man.
Kind of like what I was aiming for. Like just skate for like 2 hours, just music playing. No need to worry about what to play next. So that's like a big idea I had. It came out really nice.
Yeah, this is dope, man. DJ Tito T, you got to get yourself on here. Jams, Mayhem, all you guys, man. You got to get on this thing, dude.
Yes. You can give me that contact. I'll reach out.
Hell yeah, man. I got a bunch of people that I can hook you up with, man. Like these are the guys that DJ like the events all over the country.
I also want if we can move over to Stryde TV, we can talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, man.
So we go to Stryde TV. So the only small minor thing to keep in mind, Stryde TV on Android is a bit different from iPhone right now. So I'm working with an iOS developer to fix that. So Stryde TV on Android has a bit more content. Like on Android, I have a webcam that shows the live footage from the Hamilton rink and a few more rinks up here. So I want to get a bit more webcam live footage on the app, so you can literally log on the app and see who's skating at like your favorite rink in real time. That's on Android right now. I want to get it on iOS, but right now on iOS you can see I have SK8LIKEYOU and Skate Hooligan. They're two videographers I met in Buffalo. So I got them involved, and I also want to get you involved too, any way I can. So
hell yeah,
we talk about how we can get some of your content on the app too. So like whenever I meet anyone that does media and skating, I approach them and I offer them the opportunity to be on Stryde TV. So we can talk about that a bit more too.
I got 71 long format episodes like already ready to go, dude. And trust me, they could use some views. I don't care where they happen.
Bring them to me. So yeah, right now, like I don't want to get too technical, but I have maybe over 4,000 different video clips between Dale, Skate and Skate Hooligan. So like I have a huge database of videos, and it's growing like every day. So yeah, whenever you're ready, like we can talk and get some stuff involved. I also want to get Busy Bee Skate on here. She's a skate interviewer from New York. I spoke to
Yep.
her in Buffalo, and she's interested too. She has some really good content. So yeah, like you mentioned, like it's all about teamwork. It's not competition. Like skating
Hell
is
yeah, man.
a multi-billion-dollar industry. Like there's no need to fight. Like we can all be successful.
Yeah. And look, and my thing is too, is if you're doing this for the right reason, yeah, I mean, if you're doing it for
Yeah.
the love, then all
Yeah.
that, none of that even comes into play. So look, I'll edit this out if necessary. But so when I open Stride TV, I'm
Mm-hmm.
just seeing like what is supposed to populate here.
Nothing showing? Let's see.
It like lists, the ID, but I'm not seeing.
Oh, hold on, scroll to the right. Nothing's playing. Hold
No
on.
videos available.
Uh-oh. Hold on, let me try
So
something.
it says it gives me like an event, like oops, yeah. Like I
Let me
see
try something.
2025 316. There was RITC.
Press. Can you press the image? Can you click on it? Nothing
There's
happens.
there's no image. Everything's just black.
Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me do something real quick. It's a programming issue.
I know. I just
Give me one
updated
sec.
my my iPhone yesterday too, I think.
No, it's not you. That's me. Definitely me. Give me 1 second. I have to run something real quick. Right now. Let me see if this works.
Is that something that you run into though? Is like anytime like there's an app up or there's an update like the iOS or whatever, you know what I mean? Do you see more
Oh,
kind of
no. That's nothing to do
no?
with an update. It's more from something I did wrong. So it's not you.
Okay.
It's all on me. It's not you.
No,
Just
no,
give me
no,
one.
no, no. I mean,
Let's-
like when Apple updates their operating system, right? Like, no.
No. It's all compatible. It's forward compatible. So once you get an upgrade, like it carries forward. Like the app still works. It wouldn't make a difference.
Cool.
Give me 1 sec. So yeah, this is a carryover from Saturday night. So let me fix this right now.
So,
Mhm.
I'm not sure. With the DJ mixes and the music and stuff, is there a licensing issue thing that you have to deal with the music and everything, or no?
Nope. There's a way we worked around that. It's a little secret, but it's no licensing issue. No.
Cool.
No, it's totally fine. Like that was an issue I had initially with Apple. So they were claiming that we were potentially violating some licenses, but we
Yeah.
worked through that. So it's not an issue anymore. It's totally
Cool.
fine.
Nice.
hmm Okay. Yeah. So that video thing's kind of odd. Like I can probably fix that after we get off the call.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. No worries.
There's time while we're in the call. Yeah.
We'll edit that. We'll edit that out. No.
Yeah. No problem. Do the other videos work on the main page?
What's that?
Do the
Everything else
videos
is working.
on the homepage? Okay, good. Okay, that's important.
Oh yeah. I was able to. Yeah, like it's. Yeah,
Okay.
videos populate immediately. So
Good.
are
Yeah,
these?
I know to fix that. Yeah.
Are people like people are uploading directly to this app? They're not like doing an RSS feed or anything like that, right? Like they're just uploading
No.
directly to the app.
Yep. Yeah, you go to the post page, so the plus button right in the middle of the page, and you can upload
Mhm.
directly to the app. Just like Instagram. Yeah.
And what kind of like resolution does it support?
Oh, okay. Good question. So yeah, it goes up to 1080p, but the higher the resolution, the longer it would take to load, right? So it's a matter of trying to balance the efficiency, like the speed of the app versus the quality of the video. So
Yeah.
I think I have it up to 1080p. I can do probably 4K, but then the videos would take forever to load. So
Mm.
there's a compromise I got to make, just like any engineering problem.
Yeah. I mean, this thing's gonna evolve. Is there are there things that you still like that you have plans for? Other things that you want to add to this? Like, what are some of the maybe like 2026? What does that look like for the Stride app?
Yeah, so I want to work on we call it like live locations, so you can track like your skating in real time. So like almost like a Google Maps where you can track your route if you skate outside and do something like that. Um, I have DMs in the app, but I want to probably improve the DMs a bit more. Let's see what else. I have so many ideas. I want to get more DJs on the app. Like I mentioned, I want to get you and some other folks on Stryde TV. Uh, yeah, it's a lot. Like I don't want to do too much because one thing that people do run in with software and social media apps is you can do too much. Like I don't know if you've been on Facebook recently, but like Facebook is like way too much stuff going on. So
Mm.
it's a matter of like doing the right amount of stuff and just being really good at maybe like five, six different things as opposed to trying to do 25 different things on one app. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
kind of focus a bit more on just improving it. I don't want to do too much. Yeah.
Not to mention especially as a content creator, or
Mhm,
the
mhm,
the amount of
mhm,
expertise that you have to
mhm.
utilize everything that Facebook is throwing at you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's insane.
Too much.
It's
Mhm,
crazy. I mean,
mhm, mhm.
people just want to put up a video. They just want to post a
Agreed.
video. It's
Agreed.
so.
There's too much
All
going
right.
on. Way too busy.
Yeah. And a lot of
Should I turn my light on? It's getting a bit dark in here.
yeah,
You still
yeah,
see me okay? Okay,
yeah,
let me
yeah,
turn my light on real quick.
yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, just in case. It's getting a bit dark.
So the other thing is that I'm assuming like a lot of this too, like kind of like you met Dale, right? And you kind of network
Yeah.
that thing. I mean, a lot of this, it's so funny, right? Because here we are
Mhm,
talking all this tech stuff, right? Like,
mhm.
and the bugs you run into and the hiccups and this and that, and video and 4K versus 10 and all this stuff. But
Yeah.
the
Love it.
fact is that for there is a real boots on the ground approach that you have to utilize to spreading the word on this thing, like literally going places, right? I mean,
Yeah.
is that like a big part of like what you do on like a weekly, monthly basis?
Good point. Good question. So yeah, initially I was trying to like see how much I could push it myself, but it's impossible. Like I can only be one place at one given time. So that's where I kind of got the idea of creating the ambassador program. So one of my friends, she kind of gave me the idea. She was like, what you can do is get other people who are really passionate about skating to get more involved with the app, and they can even spread the word. Like if I
Mhm.
get people, provide them different perks like T-shirts, hats, different merchandise, like give them special privileges in the app. Like they'll talk about it on their own. So it's almost like I spread the word to them, and they can spread it to other people. It's almost like they kind of pass the message on for me because I can go I can go to as many places as I want, but I'm still only one person. So it's
Yeah.
just a matter of trying to use other people and use other passionate skaters to spread the word too.
Yeah, yeah. And look, man, the
Yeah,
fact is too is that, when people enjoy something, they tell people about it. It's
yeah,
funny is I
word of
couldn't
mouth.
help but think I'm going to be going to Georgia this weekend for an event.
Hmm.
Uh, and I'm one of the sponsors at that event, but I'll have like a spot set up, you know what I mean, there, and
Oh,
just have like little sidebar conversations with people, and stuff
hmm.
like that. But I'm literally thinking to myself, man, I'm gonna be showing people this app when I'm there. You know what I mean? Just
Oh,
talking
okay.
about it, like, but even like just because this is cool, like this is a cool thing. Hey, have you seen this
Yeah,
yet? You know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
don't know, man. Like good news, right? Good news should travel, right? Like as far as I
appreciate it,
see
man.
it, and
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah.
so, all right, man. So, okay, what is so okay, if there's one thing that you wanted to do the live stuff. Now, how many like rinks like would you are you talking like Canada
Mhm,
based,
mhm,
US, international, everywhere when it comes to the
mhm.
live? Is it just anywhere anyone you can get basically, or
Oh, you mean the live feed of the
yeah.
webcams?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I can show you right now. Let's see if we can see it on my phone. So it kind of looks. So this is the Android version of the app. If I go here, Stride Cam. This is right now in Hamilton. Can you see that?
Just go up a little bit. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's the live feed in Hamilton right now where I live. So that's one webcam, and then we have another one in Atwood, Ontario. It's kind of like a hockey rink, but it's still a skating rink. So people skate there from time to time too. So these are the two I have right now. So the idea is to have webcams from all over the world on here,
Yeah.
so you can literally log in and see what's going on at your favorite rink. So right
Okay.
now it's
So
Hamilton. Yeah, yeah,
what was the first? Hamilton? That was the first one.
yeah. This one is Hamilton.
But that
Hamilton,
was the
Fair H. Mhm.
that. But that was the first one you actually put on the app.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. So tell us. You have this idea. You want to do a live feed from Hamilton. Tell people tell me what that process was.
Mhm.
You go to the owner, whatever, and
Mhm.
you tell it how did that go?
Oh, it's easy. There's a link on their website.
Right.
They have a live link on their website.
Oh, so you're just
Yeah,
okay doing the feed. Right, but did you set that
yeah.
up? Did you bring that idea to them?
No. That's been there for years, right? So
Oh, okay.
it's kind of like just like a quick win. I thought in my eyes, like people go on the website, they log into the internet, go on the website to view the webcam. Why don't they just bring the website to the app?
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
that's the idea.
I thought you were saying that you were like actually setting up webcams at rings and feeding it.
Oh, that's an idea. That's an idea, but that's gonna involve a little more effort.
Yeah,
That's an
talk
idea.
about boots on the ground. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's a bit more idea. That's a good idea, but a bit more effort. That may be a long a short to long term goal, short to medium term goal. Get
Yeah,
some webcams in different rinks. But yeah, they already had it up. Just took it and put it on the app.
cool. And did you have to get permission from them? To do that or?
Uh, mm, mm.
It's public domain out there, baby. You know what I mean? Like whatever.
It's the internet, right? So
Yeah,
if you
man.
have it on the
Anything.
internet, it's free game.
There you go. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
So, like, what's like the next thing that you're going to as far as like an event? Do you have? Are you and is Stride ever is is hosting an event ever a potential goal for Stride?
Yeah, definitely. I do want to have a skate night eventually, like a Stride skate night, where we have certain DJs that are on the app, and then we'll be giving out Stride merchandise. That's definitely a long term goal, definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's something that I do want to do eventually. In terms of events, like I know I think Soul Skate already passed this year, but I want to go to it next year. I think it's in Detroit. I heard that's really good. That's an event I want to go to.
Mm, mm,
I heard it's
cool.
really good. Yeah. I do want to go back to Boston too. I want to go back to Boston.
You got to do Chez Vu. Dale must have told you about Chez Vu.
Yeah, he told me about that. He told me that's their rink. That's the go-to rink. Yeah,
Woo!
I
I
want to go.
love that place, dude. I love that place,
Oh
man.
yeah, it's that good. Is it the rink itself,
Dude.
the music, or the
Let
people?
me tell you. Okay, so the
Mm-hmm.
first time I go,
Mm-hmm.
I go to an adult night, and
Mm-hmm.
the people I know are like, okay, it's not gonna jump off till like 10 o'clock, right? Like,
Right,
but they're like at 10 o'clock, it's gonna go, right? And I'm
right.
telling you, man, I on the dot, the place just exploded, and I had already been like, this was actually I was skating like all over New England. I took a trip with a friend of mine, and we were just hitting up rinks all over New England. So like we were already
Mm-hmm.
like halfway into this trip. So I had been skating, right? Like skating, barely sleeping, driving, the deal, right?
Skate
But
life. Yep.
yeah, but let me tell you, dude, that place jumped off at 10 o'clock. And you know that thing, you know what I'm saying, like when like that contagious, infectious thing that happens, man. And
Energy.
dude, and the DJ was just so on point, and like it just it's like this automatic infectious injection, of
Oh, cool.
enthusiasm. And dude, I'm telling you, the place is right on time, and not to mention it's got
Mm-hmm.
amazing character. It's like an old Model T factory, you know.
Oh, really? An old car
Yeah,
factory. That's funny.
yeah,
That's funny.
no,
Yeah, when I was in Boston, I went to Roller World. That's where I went. Roller World.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
okay, okay. We're in Tingsboro.
No, it's in Was that
Oh,
Woburn? Yeah,
Woburn.
yeah,
So
Woburn. Yeah.
yeah, so my dad
Sorry, Saugus. Saugus, not Woburn. Saugus.
Saugus. Yep.
Yeah, roll. Yeah.
Yep. I hit that one up. My dad used to live like across the highway from this place called Skate 3. And when I say across the highway, like we were dodging traffic just to run over there. But I want to say there's one other thing about that's crazy about Chez Vu. So like they're known for like their food to the point where they literally are pumping out like they're known for their wings and like their chicken fingers. Okay,
Oh, yeah, good food.
dude, they have an entire like half percentage of their clientele that has nothing to do with skating. It's just food delivery. It's that popular in Boston, right? It's crazy, dude. I've never seen anything like it, man. And it's good. It's good food. I'm telling you, dude.
They come for the food, just to watch the skaters.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man.
They come to have a meal. That's funny. Yeah, like our rink up here doesn't really have like actual food. Like we have hot dogs and pizza, but if you go to that rink, you're going to skate. There's no food.
Yeah, trust me. That's like every other rink everywhere else. Chez Vu, I don't know what they're doing, man. But it's good ass food though.
Yeah, that's where I want to go. When I go back to Boston, I want to go to Chez Vu. Yeah, that's where I want to go.
Yeah, just hit one of those adult nights, dude, man. So what for you, like what just as a skater, like what kind of music is like what speaks to you? You know what I mean? Like what do you really prefer to get down to?
Okay, I guess variety. Hip hop and R&B, but like certain tempos and speeds. So like I guess when I was learning a bit, like I liked more mid tempo stuff, slower stuff. And now that I'm a bit better, have more balance, I can do pivots better. I'm better on backwards, better on one foot. Like I like more high energy stuff. So like a lot of '90s hip hop, and even like modern stuff, like more upbeat modern stuff too. So yeah, like and when I do slow down, like it's always R&B. I would appreciate like a nice R&B set too. It's always good to slow it down a bit.
Yeah. I tell you what, like if I hit the lotto, like I'd have a rink and it would just be like just straight like 90s like hip hop R&B. Like that's all it would be. I don't care how many people complain. That's all we're doing here. It's just, oh man. I mean, it's how I came up. You know what I mean? Like it literally, and skating like shaped my taste in music. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched, like I had a big brother that skated and then my older sister skated. I don't even remember learning how. I just was brought into it. And my brother was like the man at our rink, right? So I was just trying to be like, I was just trying to do what he did. You know what I mean? But like he was like a b-boy and stuff. And
he should be good. Yeah. He's good then. Okay.
But the thing is like we never really got into that jam thing though. You know what I'm saying? Like his but like I said, now we skated New England. Like my home rink for most of my life was just this little rink in Southern Maine. And Maine is such an island for skating. It's so unique. You won't see anything. Yeah, it's crazy. But
shovel skating, right? Shovel skating.
Yeah, but not like, you know, they do have like a shuffle and stuff. But see, here's the thing. It's funny is I was talking to this one owner of Happy Wheels. I had him on here, and because I always recognize this whenever I would leave New England and skate anywhere else. Like there were like you could tell. Like I think skating's like accents. Right. Like you can kind of like, you know, depending on where you're at, like I can look at certain people and be like, oh, yo, that dude's from Atlanta. Like that dude's obviously Chicago. Right. You know, whatever. Right. Maine was so different. I mean, even the style of the skates that they wear are different. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not going to see a backstop, like a backstop on any other roller skate anywhere else in the country until you go to Maine. That's all there is to it.
I've never seen a period. I've never seen a period.
Yeah. So you'll see them all over the place when you see that. And here's the thing. When I was a kid, like I'm talking like I was skating on the regular by the late 80s, basically all the way through the 90s. And that was like the thing to do then. And now I see these 12-year-old kids doing it up there now. But what I was getting with, where I was going to with this was that what this dude was saying, and he explained it so well, because I was like, yeah, there's such a it's so individualistic. Maine is so different, and not only that, but different parts of Maine are different. And the thing is that, like, you might even know, there's no east and west roads in Maine.
No.
Everything's north south. So,
okay.
So when you have these, one that makes a 10-mile drive a 45-minute drive, right? A lot of times, right? So rinks would very much stay isolated. And a lot of people they weren't traveling all over the place, because it was a hell of a drive, right? But it fostered, so even Maine having its individualistic style itself, before social media hit, every rink kind of had their own little thing too.
Yep.
And it still very much exists. But the point is, where I was going with this was that, like, my brother, like, what I loved about Maine is, like, dude, we could, and it's like this right now. You go to Happy Wheels, you go to Rollerdrome, and you're gonna hear anything from Run DMC to like obviously Aerosmith, but like but like Queen to Whitney Houston to like Milli Vanilli to like Foreigner, it's all over the place. The Bobby Brown, and they don't do sets. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like an R&B set, a hip hop set, a rock. It's just all over the place, and they don't mix. Nothing's mixed. If there's a 45-second intro to an album cut, they're playing that whole 45-second, right? But here's the thing. But here's the thing. What that did, though, was it shaped my style, in the sense where, like, I can't get down with anybody that's like, oh, you can't skate to this. Nobody can skate to this, and all that bullshit. Because I always look at people and be like, they say nobody can skate to this, and I say, well, no, you can't skate to this, because there's a whole rink of people skating to it.
You can skate to anything.
Yeah, man. And like, but so when you did that, though, like my brother wanted to skate to, he didn't just want to skate to the downbeat. He wanted to skate to tempo. He wanted to skate to lyrics. He wanted to skate to everything. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, his philosophy was, like, especially with hip hop, when, like, in the early 90s, when hip hop got real lyrical, you have like different patterns of like lyrical rhythm, or like different flow, like, and maybe dude is his thing is like, for a certain verse is like da 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 da. My brother was like, his thing was, I'm gonna lip sync with my feet, so I'm gonna match this dude's syllables with every movement. And it was so, it didn't look frantic. It didn't look crazy. It was so accurate that even if you had no clue how to skate or what you were looking at, if you saw it happen and you heard, you got it. It was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? So like, yeah. So like that, but the main thing for me, like that, I find that, like, especially 90s hip hop, like Primo, DJ Premier, all that stuff, from whether it's the record cuts, whether it's just crazy lyrical patterns, whether it's the beat, I find there's so many things in a song, you know what I mean, that are workable and usable. I don't know, man. I get hyped talking about this. So
so I used to. I'm actually like a music producer too. So I used to do it a bit more frequently when I was younger, but I came from making beats, really. So that's like what drew me to skating too, because I just love music. So that kind of drew me to skating too. So like, anytime I'm skating, I have my earbuds in, I'm listening to music. So like, music is the big motivation when I'm skating. So just like you, like, I'm listening to different beats, like getting different grooves. Like you mentioned Primo, like Dillo, like
Donuts, baby.
Even some Wu-Tang. Like, I'll skate the Wu-Tang.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah. So, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the same type of tempo I like to skate to. Like, it's great for like certain moves. It's like doing certain moves, you need a certain tempo, like Mob Deep too. Like, it's incredible, like, what you can skate to once you have the right rhythm, right groove. It's like, wow, I didn't even know I could do that. Yeah, it makes a difference. Yeah, man.
Yeah. and I'll have this thing. It's funny because when I started skating again, it'd been so long. And I think I maybe went to like 1 or 2 sessions and something
Mhm.
happened that I totally forgot about this thing that I used to do. And it just came back like that. It's like, I'll just be driving somewhere and I'll hear a song and I'll be like, oh, I know exactly how I'm going to skate to that.
How to skate to that? It happens to me too. My feet start moving. Like,
yeah, man. I'll have a whole routine in my head. You know what I mean? And then I gotta go. I gotta get on.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know?
It's happened to me a lot recently. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, once you heard a certain song, you're like, I can skate to this. Like, actually, I have a skate playlist on my phone. So whenever I have a new song I can skate to, I'm like, let me add that song and try it out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, same thing. Yeah, man, skating is life, man. It happens that you can get inspired at any time to skate. It's a
So
good feeling about
Hamilton
skating.
and
Mhm.
Scooters. Scooters is your home
Homer.
rink now. So
Yep.
do they have like an adult night there?
Yep. Yeah. Sundays and Thursdays are the adult night. So yeah,
Okay, cool.
it's a pretty good night. Like the only critique I have is they play a certain genre of music, a certain era of music that they repeat every week. So I just wish they put
Mm.
a bit more variety during adult nights, but it's still good. It's still good.
Is
Like
it
I go tonight is Saturday though. Mhm.
is it like a playlist they just throw on, that kind of
No,
thing?
no, 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 not at all. No, no, no. It's not a place. It's a real DJ, but certain DJs play the same stuff pretty often. So
Yeah, yeah.
it gets a bit redundant after a while. So I'd rather go on a Saturday. That's a bit more my vibe.
So what are like the styles that, like, so I go to Scooters, like let's say I hit up,
Hmm.
the adult nights, I hit up a Saturday, whatever. Like what am I seeing? Like what styles am I seeing there?
Yeah, you're seeing like a lot of freestyle, like I mentioned, like a lot of backward skaters. Like you even see some JB, like some of the newer skaters are doing like some JB moves they learned off like the internet, off YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool to me. Like I'm seeing folks doing JB moves in Toronto. I'm like, wow, yeah, skating is really broadened out a lot. So
Mm.
you see some of that. You see it like even so a lot of middle work. Like a lot of dudes are doing middle work now too. So there isn't really one style. Like you'll see like a mixture of different styles. So yeah, man, it's a great mixture of different types of skating.
So how big is that floor?
How big is it? It's about
Is
the
it
same.
wood?
No, 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 no. It's not wood. It's like a tile, right? So whatever type of floor is that. It's harder than wood. It's not a wood floor.
Mm.
It's like it's the type of tile surface that you have at certain lengths.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's about the same size as Roller World. It might be a
Okay.
bit bigger. Yeah, it
All right.
might be a bit
That's
bigger.
decent size, man.
Yeah, yeah, it might be a bit bigger than Roller World. Yeah, it's a good size to practice in. Yeah, trust me, you'll have more than enough space.
So
Good length.
correct me if I'm wrong, but besides the app, besides the Stride app and everything you're doing there, it kind of sounds like you and I guess possibly some other people that you you skate with in that area. It sounds like there's a concerted effort, like you're really trying to get Toronto kind of on the map and kind of get skate culture like kind of alive and moving there. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah, you can say that. Like, yeah, a lot of people have been traveling a lot more. Like, going to different international skate events. Like, they had Skate Love, they had Roll On in London. We had a good show out in London. So, like, a lot of people are moving around the world, like spreading the word about skating in Canada. So yeah, it's getting pretty big. Yeah,
So
man. It's trying to do our thing.
you went to London?
No, some other folks went. I
Oh,
didn't
okay,
go.
okay.
Yeah, I saw a huge like a huge group from Toronto, like from this area that went over there. So I was pretty impressed. Yeah,
Nice, nice, man.
yeah, man, it was spreading the word. And it's getting out there. So we're still new. Like there's like an older generation of skaters from Canada, but they have a certain style, and what we're doing is way different. Like we're doing like more of the JD stuff, more of the fast backward stuff. So yeah, we're trying to kind of bring our spin to skating up here.
So what is that style, like that elder generation that you're talking about that has different style? What is it? What is that style, would you say?
I don't know what you would call it. Like it wasn't really a style. They were just like skating, just like for leisure, just in a circle, just grooving. It wasn't really a style. Like that's the thing. So like
Yeah.
that's one thing that I noticed when I started. Like people were just doing what they do. Like they weren't really trying to do anything more. They were just kind of comfortable with what they were doing. So that's kind of like where I was for a bit until like I saw younger people get into skating. I'm like, oh, I need to step it up a bit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
my natural inclination is like I get bored with stuff real quick. Like I
Mhm,
never get bored with skating, but
mhm,
I constantly have to feel like, okay, I figured something
mhm,
else out, right? Like because I'll like
mhm,
work on something, figure it out, and I'll enjoy it. I'll modify it. I'll throw it in here, there. But then I gotta like
mhm,
I'm on to the next thing, you know. Like and look,
mhm.
I'm not hating on anybody, dude. Like I like
No.
whatever you do. Like I know dudes. I know like 70-year-old men that go to certain rinks and they are just fine doing like the organ shuffle and
Right.
they've been doing it for 50 years, dude, and they
Yep.
love it. And
Mhm.
and that's cool. I'm just saying like I couldn't I don't find it doesn't work for me. Like I feel like I have to evolve, you know what I'm saying? I'm way
I
too
agree.
scattered, you know?
I agree. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like where I got to at a point in time. It's like I'm doing the same move over and over. I need to start doing something new. So I kind
Yeah.
of go bored too. I'm like, I need to push myself a bit more. And it's been comfortable at first, right? Like, nobody wants to fall. Nobody wants to hurt like hurt themselves, but you kind of just got to do it in small increments until you feel more comfortable. You just push it a bit more. Then you try something new, like you push it a bit more. You take it slow. Like don't just jump into it. So there's a certain way you
Yeah.
do it. Mm.
So I was talking to Dale Edwards about this actually, because Dale, like, he just decided one day, I want to really
Mhm.
get on this rhythm thing, man. Really want to get on like this kind of like
Mhm.
this kind of JB slash rhythm
Oh, yeah.
style, like because he was a shuffle skater, dude. Like,
Shuffle.
and he just made his mind up, and so he just started like and here's the thing, you go from doing something that you do really well, you know how to do, right,
Mhm.
and now all of a sudden you put yourself in a spot, right, where all of a sudden you're not like an expert anymore, right, and
Right.
like you said, it can be uncomfortable, and so we got into this conversation where like because I really believe that like a lot of times people think they're practicing but they're not, right, like
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? Because like to me,
Good point.
practice sucks most of the time,
Yep.
right? Like
Sure.
practice ain't fun a lot of the time, dude. Like because it's just me not knowing what the hell I'm doing, right?
Yep. You
So
got it.
yeah, I don't consider like doing this thing that I have mastered flawlessly over the last 10 years practicing, right? Like
Exactly.
I don't, right? So putting myself in these uncomfortable situations, which also too, my ego doesn't like, right? Like
Nope.
all that kind of stuff, you know.
People are watching.
But yeah, man, like come on,
People
man,
watching.
so. But Dale, man, like more than anyone I've ever seen, literally just was like, nope, I'm gonna learn this whole thing, and the dude just went for it and put in a lot. Like there were a lot of sessions where he didn't have as much fun, right,
Right.
because
He's practicing. Hmm.
but man, he's loving life now, dude.
I
But he
agree.
literally like is the embodiment of practice. We got into a whole conversation about that.
Yeah, man. Like I'm in that mode like every now and then too. Like there was like a point in time where I was like, if I don't fall, then I'm not trying hard enough. Like I used to like do stuff to almost like force myself to fall, not intentionally, but just to push myself. Like if I don't trip at least a bit, I'm not really trying hard enough. Like that even
Mm,
happened last week Friday. I'm like trying to do pivots on my left foot, like inverse pivots, like on one foot, on my left foot, which is my weak foot. I'm like,
mhm,
if I don't feel like I'm about to fall, then I'm probably not trying hard enough. Like you kind of
mhm.
just gotta push yourself until you feel uncomfortable, and
Yeah,
then you do it enough, and then you feel comfortable. And you're like, okay, now I've improved.
yeah,
So
yeah.
the mindset you gotta have. Hmm.
Yeah, man. You know, but like I said, I know lots of people that, and some people too. They're also limited based on maybe their age or previous
Yeah.
injury or something like that,
Yep.
right? So like I don't like, people get so. I'm not hating on anything, dude. Like I really for
No,
not. I'm not like
no, no.
you know, but, and that's the thing, like do what speaks to you. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. But so what, is there anything that I want to make sure that we cover everything that you want to cover? Is there anything that you definitely want to mention, or you want to talk about?
It's like I got a visitor. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, my roommate coming in.
What up, roomie?
No, I think we covered everything. That's what I want to go over really. Hey. I think that's about it. Yeah, we spoke about the app. We went over skating, like my background. We went over just like the skating environment up there too. I think yeah, that's about it. Yeah, man. I just want to get you on it too. That's kind of where I want to take it next. Like, see how we can talk and get more stuff involved.
Hell yeah, man. I'm down for whatever, dude. Like, look, my thing is that, like, I'll collab with it. Like, the first and foremost requirement for anybody even getting on this thing is that they're just as passionate about this as I am. That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yo, but everybody, check out the Stryde app. Check this out. This is like your one-stop shop, like for everything, and it's clean. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? But check this out, man. STRYDE. Yo, this is dope, dude. This is dope. I don't think anyone's really doing it like this, man.
Yeah, there's a few people, but it's different, right? They're doing it, but it's not like this, right? We have a different vision. So yeah, it's something new.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is
thanks
crazy.
For having me, man. Yeah, thanks for having me. It's a great chat, man. I like talking about skating and just talking about technology and just meeting new people that love skating.
Yeah, man. So yeah, everybody, don't forget, check out the Stryde app. I'll put the link in the description of all the episodes and everything. Make sure you get all that out. Stryde. They can hit you up for merch too.
Yeah, I'm working on that too. Yeah, if you want merch, yeah, definitely hit me up. We got some shirts like these coming out. If you look at the back here, it's called Skate Visionary. You get stuff like this. So on the app, if you go to the main page, like the home page, and you go to the top right hand corner, and you click badges. We have different badges in the app, and we're trying to put these on different t-shirts.
Dope. I'm all about long sleeve tees.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
But it's back in. I think we got this back in April, March, April. It's pretty cold up here. So yeah, I got this t-shirt instead of like a regular short sleeve.
Cool, man. Well, hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I enjoyed our conversation. I look forward to talking and working together. And yeah, man, and seeing what we can do, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me again.
All right, dude. Thanks again, Antoine. Have a good night, dude.